if you have to say, I'll give you three instances. What you think is the most probable to happen? A big deal between Iran US, a limited strike, or a full blown war?
The first one.
The first
Some
one.
sort of a deal. Well, I will not say it's a big deal, but some sort of a deal which pushes any of the other two alternatives,
Off the table.
yeah, off the table. Yeah.
Okay. And if just it's a it's a scenario. If diplomacy fails, in instant the second rounds are beginning tomorrow, as you mentioned. Tomorrow, as in on the 17th
On
of
the 17th, yeah.
on the 17th of February, it's starting. So, if in case diplomacy fail, what are you seeing? What is going to happen the next 10 days or so? Do you think Trump's armada actually going in, or if I'm just saying it's the
Yeah,
wildest
yeah,
of
yeah.
imagination.
Sure,
If
sure.
diplomacy fails, so do you think Trump's armada going all in, or are we looking again at a limited strike like the 12-day war earlier?
Okay, let me put it this way. Again, as I said, as we were discussing right in the beginning, it's very difficult to predict what Mr. Trump is going to do, number one. So I think that has to be underlined every time that we
Yeah.
speak as to what's going on. But he did say on the 12th of February that I will give this whole process 1 month.
1 month, yeah.
So from 12th February, it comes to 12th March. So at least he has said that himself. But that having been said, let me give a qualifier. Last time he had said that, for 2 weeks, nothing is going to happen.
And then
He sort of,
suddenly,
he bombed all these nuclear
nuclear
sites. So again, we have to keep that in mind. But at this moment, if it's a limited strike, I think the United States and Trump also knows that its impact is not going to be all that much. What does the United States really want in Iran? In my view, what it really wants is a regime change. It's a change of leadership. It's a change of guard in Iran. Will it be able to accomplish that with this limited strike? I don't think so. So, if you're not able to, and if you're able to sort of, just inflict some damage, significant damage, but to what extent?
Yeah.
Because then they will recover again. Meaning this strike, B-2 bombers, all of them traveling all the way from the United States last year. It was in June, 6, 7, 8 months ago. They are back again, so they have been able to recoup all the losses that they had done. So I think here also, if it's a limited strike, it will have a limited impact. And this is, I'm sure Mr. Trump himself would have realized, and his advisors would also have advised him that it is not going to have any significant impact. So, in my view, it is diplomacy will continue to be given a chance, at least for the month or so, and I think we can have a conversation after.